In tonight's edition of The Law and You, we're talking about an issue involving surgery. Back with us tonight, we have attorneys Molly Clark and Greg Fellerman. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
All right, here's our question tonight, and this one is from Forest City. And Kevin wants to know, my father was recently released from the hospital following surgery. He believes something went wrong during the surgery as he is still having serious problems. He asked for a copy of his medical record and the hospital refused. What can he do? What does Kevin have to do here to get some results?
Well, Kevin, I would suggest that your dad go back and ask again. He's entitled to his medical record. It's actually his property. He's entitled to it under federal law and under HIPAA. The hospital cannot, and no doctor can refuse to give you a copy of your medical records. You're plainly entitled to it. So what I would suggest is that he try again. If that doesn't work, then he could do it through an attorney. We would actually be happy to help him with something like that. We could request the records on his behalf. He would just need to sign an authorization first. But there's absolutely nothing preventing you from getting your dad from getting a copy of his medical records.
Yeah, and when we're talking about the medical records, they're the key element to a medical malpractice case. If you think something went wrong, then the records have to, it's always best if you get them first, because what happens is, for example, if Molly sends a letter on a medical malpractice case, that letter goes to risk management at the hospital, wherever they're at. Risk management, then they get the records and they go through them. And sometimes we've caught them being sanitized. That means pulling stuff out or not giving what we want. So it's better if you get a set, and then generally the lawyer will also request a second set, and then we do a comparison. So we've seen that, so that's why I always tell people, get your record yourself, and then you can kind of double check and make sure it was playing even keel.
Our viewers who need your legal advice, what's the best way to reach you?
Give us a call, 570-714-HURT. See us on the web, 714hurt.com.
You can also find us on Facebook.
All right, Results Matter with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Molly Clark. Thank you both for being here. And don't forget The Law and You. You can get to us with a question on PAHomepage.com or through the Law and You hotline.